Greetings, fellow Space Marines. I'm your host, Mr. Alan D1, and for the Dune community, this is Londo1. In this video, I will be going over some new features of the Toby Accessibility Mod. Today, we'll be covering the health and ammo checker systems. I first would like to give a shout out and a huge thank you to Jarewill for putting together the scripts for these systems, and I also would like to give a shout out and a big thank you to IllegallySighted for suggesting the idea. This idea has been on the back burner for a while, but thankfully I was able to get the assistance from Jarewill to put this thing together, and it's phenomenal. Honestly, I can't thank these guys enough. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright folks, so, as you can see, we're on level 32 of Doom 2. I'll be using this level to demonstrate the health and ammo checker system. So I went ahead to gather everything that you normally would get at the beginning of this level, which is the Berserk pack, a rocket launcher, and a couple of boxes of rockets. And I also typed into my console to give myself all the weapons and a little bit of ammunition. So, so right now I have the pistol selected, and I'm going to hit B on my keyboard. This is the hotkey to check your ammunition.
Sufficient bullet ammo on reserve.
So, as indicated, I have sufficient bullet ammo on reserve. I have 140 bullets out of 200, which would be the max capacity. So I'm going to break it down for you in more simple terms here on what you're likely to hear with the ammo checker system. So you have 6 things that could be said, or 6 status levels. You have full, which is an obvious one, as in you reach the max capacity of that particular ammo. Then you have substantial, which is about 75% or better, you know, as in you have at least between 75 and 99% of ammunition. Sufficient, as you heard with the bullet ammo, is about 66% or so, or 2/3 full. And then you have half, which obviously is half. And then less than half, which is about 1/3 or 33%, and then low, which is 25% or less. So pretty much you'll get one of those 6 things based on what your ammunition level is. So that's one of the things that the ammo checker does. The other thing is based on what weapon you have selected will also determine what ammo you'll be told that you have on reserve. So I have the double barrel selected here. I'm going to hit B on my keyboard.
Shells half full.
So I have 28 shells in my inventory. And of course, since the max limit for shells without the backpack is 50, since I'm only 3 shells more than 25, it's still within the half range, you know. So when I select the chain gun, it's going to tell me the bullet ammo.
Sufficient bullet ammo on reserve.
So, just like with the pistol, gives the same status. Now I have the rocket launcher selected.
Rockets low.
So I have 14 rockets out of 50, which would be the max capacity. So yeah, my rockets are pretty low. Then I'm going to select the plasma gun. And
Cells low.
so I have 80 cells out of 300. Which, yeah, is still not great. And I'm going to select the BFG.
Cells low.
Now I'm going to show you something really cool, folks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon the backpack. What's really cool with the ammo checker here,
Backpack.
it actually checks to see if you have the backpack in your inventory. Now, remember before the shotgun, I have the double barrel selected right now. It said that I had about half. Here we go with the backpack included.
Shells low.
You see, now it's telling me it's low this time, instead of at least half or at least sufficient. You know, so that's going to be the case with all the weapons. So since I picked up the backpack, it gave me a little bit of ammunition, so now I have 150 bullets on hand, so I have the chain gun selected.
Bullet ammo less than half.
So now I have about 1/3 ammunition for bullets instead of being sufficient. So as you can see, there's a difference there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the magic cheat code IDFA, which will give me everything. So since I have full tank of everything,
Bullets full. Shells full. Rockets full.
So as you can see, that's how the system works. It's checking for both the backpack, whether the player has the backpack. It's also checking for what weapon you have selected. So definitely this is a really awesome system, and definitely I have to give a lot of props and a lot of thanks to Jarewill for putting this together. Definitely, Jarewill, thank you. Now onto the health checker. Okay, so I went and summoned a chain gunner. I have him on freeze mode for the moment, because apparently he activated as soon as I spawned him. So I'm gonna have a chain gunner beat me up a little bit. So anyway, before I take him off of freeze, now the hotkey for the health checker is H on your keyboard.
Health fine.
So my health at the moment is looking pretty good. So I'm going to unfreeze this chain gunner. So as you can see, my health did take a bit of a beating.
Health poor.
So as you can hear, now my health status is not looking too good. But I want to show you briefly. Let me just summon a stim pack.
Stim pack.
Just to show you the level under fine and above poor.
Health average.
So my health now is 67% because I picked up the stim pack there. Now my health is average. So that means it's not great, but it means you're hanging in there. You could do better, but you're hanging in there. And as you saw before, my health was actually 57%, which, yeah, is not great, and that's why it came back as health poor. In which your health is, yeah, not looking too good, and you should consider getting health, but you're still hanging in there. Now, I'm going to summon another chain gunner to beat me up. Alright, so he knocked me down to 21 health. And let's see what it says.
Health low.
So, yeah, not looking good. Alright, so he knocked my health down a little bit more here, and what does it say?
Health critical.
So, as you'd imagine, if your health is 11%, yeah, that's not good. So yeah, you're pretty much almost dead. So the health system works like this. If your health is 80% or higher, as in between 80 and 200, your health is going to come out as fine. And if your health comes between 60 and 79, it's come out as average. If your health is between 40 and 59, it's come out poor. If it's between 20 and 39, it's going to be low. And if it's between 1 and 19, it's going to be critical. So based on those ranges of percentages will determine what status you're going to be getting. All in all, that's really what I have in store with the health and ammo checker. So anyway, folks, that pretty much wraps up the demonstration. I hope all of you enjoyed it. I want to thank Jarewill again for doing an amazing job with the scripts, and also a thank you to IllegallySighted for suggesting the idea. And I do apologize, it has taken a while to get this thing going, but at least we have it now, and it's looking great. So I also would like to give a shout out and a super massive thanks to Toby Ott and Burke Ickle, aka DansGeo8, for their immense support of the project. Also a big shout out and thank you to SightlessKombat for his support on the project as well. And also a big thank you and shout out to each and every one of you who have supported this project, and for even suggesting ideas and just showing so much love for it. Honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for really showing support for this project. It's honestly something that I really am enjoying doing, and I'm really happy I have much more time to work on it. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button for more Doom related content and any other of my projects. And as you know how my outros go, if you're watching this during the day, I wish all of you a good day. If you're watching this during the evening, I wish all of you a good evening. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Take care.